Hey, how you doing? I know you missed me. Coming at you again with another bullshit story. Now this one tops the cake. Have you ever heard of somebody getting fired for doing a job too well? I mean, literally. Have you ever heard of somebody getting fired from a job because they did more than what was required of them? More than what was required of them at their job? Well, if you haven't, there's a first time for everything. Meet Sharon Smiley. She's a 48-year-old woman who was working at this who was working as a receptionist and an administrative um, assistant at a Chicago real estate company until she was fired for skipping lunch one day. You know, and after a 2-year battle, an appeals court in Illinois had found that denial of her unemployment benefits was clearly erroneous. That's the first paragraph. I am not making this up. Now check this out. She had punched out. That means that she had punched out a clock. She had clocked out for work, for lunch, and so that means she wasn't getting paid for those hours in between the time that she had, that after she had clocked out, she wasn't getting paid for that time. And the reason why I said she wasn't getting paid because she stayed in to do a project that her manager had assigned to her because she did not plan to eat that day. So let me get this straight. Your employee clocks out, decides not to get paid for those hours at lunch, right? Okay, cool. They clock out so they wouldn't get paid for their lunch hours. She stays at her desk to finish up a project assigned by her manager. The manager, her boss, she stays at her desk to finish up a project assigned by her boss, and she gets fired for it. And when asked, and like when the ABC News like had tried to contact the people at the job, they couldn't give a comment. And check this out. When they did return something, here's what they said. The appeal court of Illinois affirmed the circuit ruling January 11th, saying insubordination arose from Smiley's efforts to perform additional work for her employer beyond what was required of her. So basically she got fired for doing I mean, at other jobs, if you did this, then you would get a plaque for, the employee of the month, like the employee of the year, maybe. Hell, you probably even get a promotion for doing something like this. Oh no, but not at this real estate company in Chicago. You get fired for doing that. When other people at other jobs are getting rewards for doing more than what was required of them and wasn't even getting paid for it, mind you, because like I said, she clocked out. She was fired just to finish up a project that her manager had probably set up a deadline for. I mean, like she had said that she was under the impression that because she had clocked out, she didn't plan on eating that day, she could do, whatever she want. And out of all those things, like instead of her going crazy in the office, you know, lollygagging around, she decided to finish up a project by her manager. And she got fired for it. But yeah, I'm a I'm gonna leave the story in the. I mean, like, I heard that she had gotten a new job, which is fine because I hope her new employment um, treats her a lot better than this place. But yeah, I'm gonna leave the story in the description, and you guys can read up on this yourself, and you can see the ridiculousness that is being fired for doing more than what's required of you at your job, especially when you weren't getting paid for it. So I'm Azariel. Woman in Chicago gets fired for doing work at lunch, wins unemployment claim. So, yeah, also she had won her unemployment claim after they denied her. But like I said, you can read this story and you can check it out for yourself. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.